Okay, now we start to load ink from the ink damper to the print head because we fill the ink to the ink tank already. So each new print head, each new ink damper, we need to use one new, brand new, never use the injection syringe. We put the syringe to connect with the damper. First we put the black, first one. And the ink flow from the left to right is KCMY, same as KCMY on the mark. You can also find out the color mark on each tuber. So first we load the black. We connect the syringe with the damper, and we hold damper by this way, cannot by this way, otherwise the ink will be flushing out. We hold by the left and right side by this way, and we load the ink poured out. Then we fill about 5 milliliter for each color. To be sure there's no air inside the damper. Okay, then we install back on the print head. We also hold the ink damper by this way. By this way, cannot by this way, otherwise the ink will be flushing out to damage the print head and print head cable. Then we install by this way and fasten the wear. Then we load, use another brand new. We install the next one, cyan. Install like this, and we be sure all the damper tuber are not bending for each. It's never bending. And install the wear for also white ink print damper by this way. Then we can start to power on the machine and open the white ink circulation. And the ink will go through. So also be sure the table is clean, it's free without anything block the carriage moving. The table is clean without any liquid, and we can start to power on the machine. So we go to power on the machine. Okay, after the print head installed, damper installed, we can start to open the white ink circulation system. So after we power on the machine, we open the white ink circulation, and the pump will start to pump the ink. And we can check if the pump is working or not. We can see the white ink coming, see? And then we will go back to the bottle. And also when we go to the back side, we can see the white ink go back. So we can see the white ink go and back to the ink bottle. is working well. So after be sure all the white ink will go back to the big ink tank, we can start to load the ink from the sub-ink tank. We pump the white ink circulation, then we can choose off, and then we push down the emergency button, and we can move the cartridge out of home position. But also, it's better if we just move by left. We automatically to move to left, and we need to move the table to go forward to protect the ink to protect if the ink dropping down to damage the machine, get dirty. Okay, then we be sure the white ink circulation function is off, and we can start to use the injection, brand new injection, to pour one by one. So first we pour the first one, we take it out of the damper, and we pour. Before we pour, we must block another 3 tubes to be sure it's not go back to another position. Like this way, and we pour. Okay, then we go back, put the damper back to the print head, and then we do the same way to load the second one. Then we can push back the white ink to the bottle. We also connect, and we block another 2, now 3 tubers. Bending and bending. And we pour. To be sure it's full of ink. Then we put it back. Also, we hold the damper like this way. And they will flush them back. Be careful to install back. Then we do the same way to the last of 2 dampers. We connect it, and then we block 2, another 3 tubers to bend it. You just bend the tuber, and you can load. So this is number 3. Okay, we go to the next one, the last one. Also, we're bending and bending. Now it's empty, and we bending and bending, block, and we start load. Be sure there's no air on the damper. Full of ink. Okay, then we put it back. And the install wear. Be sure the tuber no bend. And fasten wear for each. Okay, then we open the saturation again to make this enough full of ink. Then we pop it off. So remember, every time you start to print, you need to open the white ink separation button to use the white ink. And when you now use the machine, you just click off. So this button must be open during you want to print white ink. So if you don't want to print white ink, just want to print with color ink, so you just click off. And every day, before you print the machine, make the machine to print, you need to open to make the white ink saturation without censoring, and the fresh ink go back. The fresh ink go to the sub ink tank, and then go to each damper, and then go back to the big ink tank for saturation. And be sure all the dampers are installed well, no damage. Okay, so this is the procedure to load ink from ink damper. Okay, thank you. See you next time.